IDSA is not a building. It's not a subscription service. It's not a card you carry in your wallet. IDSA is our membership. You are IDSA. Whether you're running antimicrobial stewardship in Omaha or advocating in the halls of Capitol Hill, IDSA and HIVMA are propelling diversity, advocacy, leadership, and stewardship to help you do the groundbreaking, life-saving work that you do.
I want to improve HIV and Hep C testing in the jails. That's one of my goals. And I'm trying to partner with key stakeholders in public policy and public health to make that happen. HIVMA and the opioid task force, the infectious disease opioid task force, has really given me a voice. More and more young people who use drugs are coming into the hospital. And on this opioid task force, we're actually trying to figure out, how do we improve care? Who do we need to convince that this is a problem? IDSA gets me at the table with people that can make decisions. I've been on Capitol Hill speaking to senators' offices about what needs to change to improve care delivery to people who inject drugs and people who use drugs. It makes me feel great to be heard and that there's a possibility that changes will be made.
As antimicrobial stewards, these little recommendations that we can make to switch the antibiotics or shorten the duration or stop the antibiotics can have a profound impact on that patient's hospitalization. When you're a member of a medical society, you want to be able to look at the leaders and say, yeah, I could, if I wanted to be a leader, I could, because there are people that look like me. All of our members can really feel like we are being invited to the table, being invited to speak, and also have the opportunity to share and become leaders themselves. It would be easy to just say, okay, well, we value diversity and inclusion, but we're gonna keep things the way they are, and that's okay because, you know, we featured Jasmine on our website, right? And so it could be really easy to say that, but I think the decision to change the way that members can elect leaders is really a step in the right direction.
The field has changed. You can't be a good leader if you can't really relate to the people that you work with, that you work for, and that work for you. Many very thoughtful and smart people recognize that there was a void. While there's been leadership training available for people, it was often localized to the institution. It wasn't really sort of with a broad field perspective. IDSA could step in and fill that void, put on this leadership conference, give people knowledge and skills that they could then take back to their academic centers, their private practices. It was almost immediately evident just how excited and engaged they were about learning these skills and how they were going to use them and where it might help them go. I think they came away thinking, wow, there's some things I actually do pretty well, but there's also some things I probably need to work on, and this is going to be part of my growth, and I'll probably need to continue to work on them. Those are the kind of things you want to instill in people as they're moving through their career.
I think it's our job as clinicians and as infectious disease doctors to approach people who use drugs with sensitivity and respect, where we say, you know, you are worthy, here are medicines, and please live your life and be with your family. I advocate for my patients on a personal level, and then at the city and the state level, I'm learning how to engage with other stakeholders to make changes. So it's actually really exciting. We have a medicine that can be given to prevent HIV. So how do we get that out to people who need them? That's the question.
There are 13 of us on the task force. We've come from all different parts of the country, different walks of life, different professional degrees, different stages in our careers, from fellows all the way to board of director members. At the end of the day, people just want to feel like they're heard, whether they're the patient or they're your mentee or a student that you're teaching. People just want to be heard. Equity is really being able to have the individuals in the room sitting at the table and then going the extra step to say, I value your voice, I value your opinion, I want to hear what you have to say.
From rural communities to the halls of Capitol Hill, IDSA and HIVMA members are impacting the lives of millions of people around the world. As you go forth into your lab or your office or your clinic, always remember, IDSA is committed to serving the needs of our members. What matters most to you matters most to us.